Welcome to another episode of Coder Conversations. This is Kevin, and today I wanted to talk about why it's important to have multiple streams of income. So, if you've been following the news lately, if you've been following the channel, I've been talking about all of the layoffs that have been proposed and that are about to go on, that have already been on, so on and so forth. Once Elon finalizes the Twitter deal, a lot of software engineers are about to hit the market. And that means a lot of engineers competing for a diminishing supply of jobs. So this is the thing about corporate America. You're simply a resource. They have no obligation to take care of you, to look out for your well-being or any of that. Nor will most companies consider any of those things. You exchange your labor for a certain benefits package in return, a certain salary. And what you do with that money is up to you. You're not going to have much help when it comes to retirement, when it comes to saving to own a home. You have to, actively look into furthering your income. And that's one of the reasons I'm really pushing so hard on this podcast. I can see the writing on the wall. If you simply depend on corporate America to give you a good living, you might be able to make a decent salary, but the prices of things are rising so quickly that it's going to be hard for your salary to keep pace with the rate of inflation. Therefore, if you're not constantly getting a raise, if the amount of raise you're getting is not higher than inflation, you're actually getting poorer every year. So, I actually seen something pretty interesting. I was on YouTube and I seen a video of this girl living out of her car. And she looked at it kind of like a lifestyle. She looked at her car as a tiny home. Now back in the day, if someone told you they were living out of their car, you probably would feel sorry for them because, oh yeah, they're doing bad. But, people living out of their car now or moving back home with their parents, that's looked at as an acceptable lifestyle. Why? Because things are so expensive. And that's just the way that things have been trending. Salaries are not keeping up with the rate of inflation. And therefore, the majority are getting poorer. So if you want to shield yourself from that, you have to be diligent. You have to be active in pursuing different avenues of income. So with this YouTube channel, I might be able to eventually monetize once it gets big enough. You have to take your talents and look for different ways to monetize. Say, for example, you're really good at developing websites. Develop websites in your free time, for different businesses, etc. Or you can actually coach upcoming software engineers. Or you try to create a course. But you have to spend your free time looking for ways to bolster your income, because we're not in a time where you could just be lackadaisical and take it easy. We're in times where if you start slacking, you're going to be in a whole lot of trouble. Think about it. 75% of Twitter staff getting cut. And I know that this is a possibility because my last company, the vast majority of people got laid off once it got acquired. And I guess they felt like they didn't want to keep us, the company that got acquired on. They want to replace us with their staff. They just let, everybody go. Thank God that I left before, the whole company imploded, because I saw the writing on the wall. I started seeing a lot of the higher ups start to leave. And that signaled to me, hey, maybe you better start looking. Maybe you better start taking these interviews. And I'm telling you again, the writing on the wall is there. We're going to be in for some hard times, and you have to be diligent. You have to think ahead. So start thinking of different ways that you can make income on the side. think of ways you can reduce your expenses. So, for me personally, you can see that I'm serious about, this podcast, because you can look in the background, you can look at the quality of the image, you can hear the improvement in the audio. I'm actively investing in what I do. And I encourage you to do the same thing. Invest in your skill set and actively pursue new avenues of income. But on that note, I just wanted to end this one. Y'all have a good one. Peace. God bless.